Hey, it's Kevin Clancy with Clancy Real Estate, your local real estate expert. Thank you for joining me on this video blog. As you know, created this blog to save you time and money, whether you're buying or selling a home. Today, I want to talk about some real estate misconceptions. I want to talk about buyer's agents. I want to talk about the role of a listing agent and how it works. And I think there's a misconception out there that hiring a buyer's agent to represent you, one, costs money. It doesn't cost any money up front. We are paid by the seller, roughly about 2.5%. By the seller. And the other misconception that I'm seeing often is buyers don't understand that as a real estate broker with Clancy Real Estate, my buyer's agents can show any home listed with any realtor in the capital region. They can show you for sale by owner homes. They can basically show you any home for sale in the capital region and generally will be able to represent you on those homes. Often we see buyers that think they're going to save money by going to the listing agent directly. Listing agents represent the seller. The last thing you want to do as a buyer is go to the listing agent directly. The seller's still going to pay the same commission generally that they've agreed to pay that agent. You're not going to save any money going to the listing agent. On the contrary, you're not going to have somebody with a fiduciary responsibility negotiating for you. And you generally do not want to use the same agent, and this is very important for sellers, that you use to buy a home to sell a home. Buyer's agents are generally not good listing agents. Listing agents are generally not good buyer's agents. In my office, we specialize. You are either a buyer's agent or you are a listing agent. Myself, I'm generally working just with sellers. Occasionally, I will work with a buyer. But generally, and that's specifically if I'm referred or it's a past client or whatnot, but generally, my goal is to list homes and market them where the buyer's agent is. Their goal is just to get the cheapest price for a buyer and to guide them through the process, as quickly as possible and show them actually the home that they're best suited for, for the least inconvenience and the shortest amount of time for them. So those are the roles of a buyer's agent and a listing agent. But why do you want a buyer's agent? Let me give you a quick example. I did work as a buyer. It's the first time I've worked on the buy side in the recent past. But I represented a buyer, put an offer in on an estate. The owner had roughly $1.8 million into the property. The recent appraisal was $1.3 million. Through negotiating, it was a long-term negotiation, and I was able to get that property for our buyers for about $600,000. So about a fraction of what the appraised value was. It's tremendous value for them. Hopefully when they go to sell, down the road in 10 years, we're going to see a huge upside potential for them. But that's what we do as a buyer's agent. But generally, a buyer's agent is not a good listing agent. And I don't know how many times I've had a client hire me after they've listed with an agent that worked as their buyer's agent and just simply could not get the home sold. So in my opinion, you need a specialist that specializes in either working with buyers or working with sellers, and that's exactly what our team does. I'm Kevin Clancy. I really, really appreciate you joining me. I hope you're enjoying this great fall weather. If we could ever do anything for you, you ever have a question on real estate, listen, I love to talk about real estate. There's no obligation. Call me up, ask me whatever question you want. My direct line is 461-9937. Thanks again for joining me. Have an awesome day.